Alright, you guys know I collect a ton of anime figures, so it's finally time for the anime figure tier list. Now, this is going to be my tier list. It's only of anime figures I actually have in my collection, so you can't get any more personal than that. So this is the list right here, this entire square, almost square box. It's about 130 figures. It is a decent chunk, but legitimately, if I were to consider my collection to be big, I would need at least like 8 more rows of this filled out. Because 130 figures, it's a decent amount, but like if I click on any other person on like MFC on my friends list, they have like 300 or 400 figures, and I haven't even hit the 150 threshold yet. If I don't include Nendoroids, if I do include Nendoroids, then I definitely already hit over 150. But yeah, we're not including Nendoroids into this list. Just kidding, we're actually going to be including Nendoroids at the end as well. I think most of the time we're going to be having a lot of A tier because anime figures, they're really expensive. So you typically only pick and choose ones that you really like because, you know, you don't want to waste your money, right? Unless you're like the type of person to like look at a figure and you're like, that's an F tier figure, my dude. I need to grab that. I'm going to try to put stuff in like the C and the D tiers as well. But even if I do put stuff in there, it doesn't mean I hate the figures. I just, you know, in comparison to everything else, it's not that high. I'm just going to be trying to base this purely on aesthetics and how much I love the figure. And if I were to like restart my collection, how high on the priority list are they? Let's get started here. Fubiki from Luminous Box. This is a 1/6 scale figure. I think this is a solid A tier for me. If you're like a really big Fubiki fan, you're probably going to put this on like S tier, but for me, it's a good A tier figure. Next up, we have is Kallen from Code Geass. I think this is by Mega House. This is a non-scale. I'm so tempted to put it in B, but like this is one of Kallen's like best figures in my opinion, so I'd probably put it in A. But actually, you know what? No, I put it in B. If it was like a 1/7, I think I'd put it a little bit higher, but yeah, it's a B tier figure. We have Saber Maid, 1/6 scale. I believe this is by Alter. As you can see, it's a pretty old anime figure because the style is pretty old anime-esque. I think I'm going to be putting it in the C tier. It's a good price though. I picked it up for like 50 bucks, I think. The days. Next up is Kanade from Angel Beats. This is 1/8 by Good Smile, I think. This is a beautiful figure. Honestly, it's so simple and cute. I think, yeah, I'd put it in S tier. This is the first S tier figure we're going with. I think if I had to restart my collection, this would be one of the ones I really want. Next up, we have Altina from Cold Steel 3. I'm actually super biased to Trails because it's like my favorite RPG series. So do I want to give this like an A for Altina? Actually, this is a solid B tier figure. Yeah, I'm going to give it B. Lynn from Fire Emblem. This is her first and only scale figure. Yeah, I'm super biased. This gets an S tier. I'm going to try not to put too much stuff in the S tier, but yeah, that's an S tier figure for me. Probably a little bit too Lin biased. Next up here is Kurayuki Hime. I believe this is from Excel World. A lot of like the earlier figures are probably going to get ranked lower because my tastes have kind of changed over time. A little bit more specific with what figures I buy, so it probably wouldn't catch me dead buying any more Excel figures, but this one's a really cute figure, so I'll give it a B. Next up, we have Ia from Aquamarine. This is actually a really solid figure. I actually bought this off a person that was in the figure group I was on Facebook. This is like years ago. Probably give it an A. Next up, Texas from Arknights. This is an easy S tier figure. If you haven't watched the video on this one, you should probably go check it out. It's on the channel. Next up, we have Saber. This is a dress figure. I believe this is by Alter as well. That's a B tier figure. Saber Alter Maid, also by Alter, 1/6 scale. This is a combo set with this one, so that goes in C tier. Saber Triumphant Excalibur, 1/7 scale, made by Good Smile Company. This is an easy S tier figure. Like if I had to restart my collection, this is definitely on the priority list for me because this is probably like the Saber figure for me. Next up, we have Maya from Love. I'm actually pretty biased. This is definitely going to be an A tier figure for me. This one, Madoka. This is a kimono. I don't know who this is by. This is a C tier figure. It's all right. Shiki. Honestly, it's not bad. Yeah, I'd probably give it a B tier. Mikasa from Attack on Titan. This is from my early days of collecting. I wouldn't actually buy anything Attack on Titan anymore. Not to say I hate the series, but honestly, it's an A tier figure. But I'm probably just gonna put, for me personally, it's like a B. Next up, we have Kantai Collections Congo. This is an A tier figure. I'm probably a little bit too biased for Burning Love. Next up, we have Romelia Scarlet from Quest Q. Yeah, this is an A tier figure. We have Nero Figma. I got this from Fate Extra. This is a D tier Figma. I'm sorry. I don't even like Figmas to begin with. And this one I just got with a game, so horrendously ugly. Next up, Charlotte Dunois. I don't remember who this is by. I think maybe it's like by Mega House Max Factory. I forget. This is actually a solid, like, maybe I put it in like a B tier. Yeah, it's a B tier figure. Devil Homura from Aniplex. This is an easy S tier. If you're a big fan of Madoka, big Homura fan, this is definitely a figure you need to have in your collection. Charlotte Dunois swimsuit version. I don't exactly remember who made this one. This is like a C tier figure though. Hatsune Miku 1/4 scale by Freeing. This is my first 1/4 figure I actually bought. This is actually pretty good. Solid figure. I give it an A. Chitoge from Alter. I love the colors and the outfit on this one, especially the pose too. It just combines together to make a really solid all-around figure. I'd honestly probably give it an S tier because I love the aesthetic for this that much. I'd give it like a high A. Yeah. Shiro, I believe this is from Fat Company. I gave it a B tier. Homura, this is a B tier figure. Yeah, same with this one. This is also a B tier figure. Okay. Archer. I forget who made this one. Alter? This is a B tier figure too, though. Senju Gohara from Good Smile Company, 1/8 scale. This is a S tier figure, easy. She's lifting it up and the school supplies are falling down. I think it's a very dynamic pose. The only thing I could probably nitpick about is the clear base, but next up, Arturia's Royal Dress, 10th Royal Dress version. I think this is made by Aniplex. Yeah, this is a solid A tier figure. Not bad. This is Alter Steris Huan X. Yeah, it's a solid B tier figure. Okay. Saber Alter's dress version made by Alter. This gets an A tier figure. Honestly, I might even give it an S, but like Saber Alter Good Small Company Huke. You can buy my favorite artist with one of my favorite characters. That's an easy S tier figure for me. This is Hatsune Miku Greatest Idol version. This is like a B tier. I think I'd put it in C for me. Like if I were to redo my collection, this is one I definitely don't need to get again. Not to say it's bad. It's all right, but it's not for me. Taco from Kantai Collection. I want to give this an A tier. I really like the character and I like the sculpt. I think it's a really, really tasteful figure. Good high B though. A Saber, I think this is by Kotobukiya. This is an A tier figure. Nero, Good Small Company, 1/7 scale. Yeah, Nero Bride, yeah, this is an A tier. Rogi Shiki, this is an S tier figure. 100%. Like the only nitpick I could probably say about this figure is the base. It's just like a black plastic circle. You could have done maybe something a little bit different. Yui and Yukino. Okay, together these two would probably make like a really solid A tier figure, but I'm gonna put Yui B. It's a good figure though. This is just my character bias kicking in. Yukino gets A, but if they're together they both go in A. Next up we have Saber Alter by Good Small Company. This is her Vulcan version. I forget exactly, but yeah, that goes in S. Call me Saber Alter bias. Arena from Shogugeki. This is actually a really nice figure. It's a B tier figure. I think it might be higher if you actually really like Arena a lot. Shogugeki kind of just ended pretty poorly for me, so. Mashu. This is by Aniplex, I think. This is a B tier figure. I could probably live without this one. Kurisu. This is also by Kotobukiya, I think. This gets a B tier. I do like how the gears were in the back and how she was sitting on one of them. One of mine broke though, so that kind of sucked. Rassus from Sound Voltex. Okay, this is going a D. I only bought this because it was cheap, first of all, and we don't have any good Sound Voltex figures. Konami, can you like hire somebody to actually make a good Sound Voltex figure? Do one of like the eye visual art, right? With Rassus and Tama. That'd be amazing. I'm telling you right now. Get Alter or someone to do it, please. We have Charlotte and Laura Nekomimi. These ones are a solid A tier figure. I just love the outfits. I think it's super adorable, plus the base. We have Arturia Master version by Alter. Yeah, this is a solid B. I'd probably put in an A, but yeah, it's a solid B tier. Hatsune Miku Hagoromo version. This is by Stronger, I believe. Yeah, this gets an A tier figure, solid one. Saber kimono version. I think this is made by either Aniplex or Stronger. Yeah, this gets an A tier. Cardcaptor Sakura, Stars Bless You. Yeah, this is an easy S tier. I mean, who doesn't know about that figure? If you're a Cardcaptor Sakura fan, you need to have that one. Jabril, Fat Company. This is an S tier figure for me. I love the pose. I love that she's sitting down. I love the facial expression. She comes with, you know, a decent sized base and some books and Shiro. This one is an easy D tier. This is a Sega prize figure of Okita. I picked this up actually at a local shop for a little bit more than I should have paid for it. That's a D tier figure. This is a C tier figure. Skazahov by Plum. I didn't really care for the face on this figure too much, which is why I'm probably putting it here. John Alter by Alter. Oh, speaking of, I think I forgot to add that to the list. Yeah, I did forget to add it to the list. Oh my god, I forgot. Next up, John Alter by Alter. Now, this could easily go in S tier. I'm gonna give it a high A tier though, because there's another John Alter figure I want to put in S. This really just goes on to personal preference. But yeah, I do think this deserves to be an S tier figure, but just for me, I'm gonna put it on an A. Holo for Spice Wolf. This is an easy A tier figure. I believe this is by Mythos. Sakuramato. This is an easy A tier figure. Now, the racing figures by Stronger, together, the whole set makes like an S tier. Like by themselves, it's a little bit harder. So I'm just going to give it A. Futaba from Persona 5. This is a B tier, solid B tier figure. Rin. Stronger Racing, yeah, this is an A tier. Tamamo Lancer by Kotobukiya. I honestly love the aesthetic for this one. If this figure was made by Alter, not to rag on Kotobukiya, I think this figure would be so good. Kotobukiya did a good job though. I just don't like the fact that the shirt had a little bit of issues trying to put together, but yeah, this is like an S tier figure I'd need to get again. Semiramis by Fat Company, I believe. This is like, yeah, this is a B tier figure. Was it amazing? It was all right. Arturia Lancer. Yeah, this is an S tier figure. I'd have to get that again. Kiyohime Lancer. Yeah, this is an A tier figure. Arturia 1/4. Now, if this was the one with the armor that just came out last year, late last year, then I think I'd put this in S. But since I only have the regular one, this goes in an A. Saber Lily. This is an A tier figure as well. Shiro from No Game No Life by Good Smile Company. This is an S tier figure. I think this is the best Shiro figure out there right now. I mean, there's a couple of good ones coming out too, which is like the one from Eastream. She looks adorable there. And then the one that just went up for pre-order a couple of days ago looks pretty good too. But yeah, this one's my favorite one. So I'll put that in S. Shuvi from Fat Company. This, I'd be remiss to give it an A. You know, honestly, I'm going to give it a B. It's a solid like B tier figure. Nero Racing figure. Yeah, this is an A. John Alter. Yeah, this gets an A tier figure as well. John Yukata version. This is a D tier figure. Dude, I'm sorry. Okay, this was so like, this is like one of the instances and the prime examples of the final product not matching up with the promotional photos. If you take a look at her face in the promos versus the face of the actual figure, hey, it's a night and day difference. Such a simple figure, like the facial expression and the face sculpt is kind of like the primary selling point, and they kind of flop the ball with that one. So yeah, that's a D tier figure, my dude. John Alter Shinjuku, A tier. Saber Alter Shinjuku, A tier. Martha, this is a C tier figure. I actually really like Martha a lot. C2. Yeah, this is like a D tier one. The quality on this one's not that good, but it was cheap as hell. This one, I'll give it C tier because it actually has a nice ass. Mashu by Stronger. This is an A tier. Yeah, that's an A tier. Nero by Stronger, Final Ascension version. This is Nero's best figure in my opinion, and you gotta have it if you're a Nero fan. So yeah, that's an S tier figure right there, dude. Union Creative C2. This is probably C2's best looking figure. Yeah, honestly, I'd give it an S tier. Because like I like C2 and it's a figure I'd need to get. So yeah, that's an S tier figure for me. Cardcaptor Sakura Stars Bless You. Yeah, or no, not Stars Bless You. Hello Brand New World. Yeah, that's an A tier figure because it doesn't beat Stars Bless You for me. Saber Altered Motored Crusader. This is an S tier. I can't live without this one. Aniplex's Arturia Kimono. Yeah, this goes in. This is a solid A. Fat Company's Musashi. This one had quite a bit of a QC problem. I didn't really like the finish on the hair or like the choice of hair color. Like it looks perfect here, but in real life it's a little bit too like opaque and transparent for me. Yeah, I'd give it an A tier or like a B. Yeah, I'm giving it A tier just because I actually really like Musashi, but even giving it an A tier, I feel like it should be in like B tier, but yeah, I'm gonna give it A. Tako and Atago from Azur Lane, these are easy S tier figures, bro. Alter did a fantastic job with those two, and just having them on the same base combined is just... Sumika, this is another Figma I have that I got with the game. I'm gonna give it a C tier. It's not as ugly as Nero's. Skasaha bunny figure version. Honestly, I'm remiss to give it an S tier because I think the video I did for it made it look really, really good. I gotta give it an A. Yeah, I'm giving it an A. It's a good figure though. Type 95. This is like a 112. Yeah, this is... Yeah, this gets a C. I'm fine with putting it in C. Kotobukiya's Prince Eugen, her Hyaka Ryoran version. I think that's how you say it. Yeah, this is an A tier figure. Illustrious. Honestly, I'm so tempted to give this S tier because I actually really love her dress. This is a good A tier figure. Prince Eugen from Alter. S tier figure. St. Louis from Azur Lane. If you haven't checked out this one, I did just open it up in the latest haul video. This is an S tier figure, hands down 100%. Nadeshiko from Fat Company. This is so cute. S tier. I could probably give it an A tier. Actually, no. I'm putting an S tier because this is a figure I probably would need to get in my collection. Next, Nidocris. Yeah, Nidocris. Yeah, Nidocris is a solid C tier figure. It's a noodle stopper figure, so it's really cheap. Same goes with you. You can go right beside her Hokusai. This one, you could probably put the noodle stoppers in B tier, and I'd be fine with that because these are actually super cute. Alter Maid. Yeah. Goes in A. Tomoyo from Clanad by Kotobukiya. This also goes in A. Good Smiles, Madoka. Yeah, these can go B. Yeah, B tier figures. Shinobu by Good Smile Company. This is an S tier. This can go in S, yeah. Okay, this can go B tier for Mami. Saber Motored Crusader, the original. This is an S tier. Kursu is an S tier by Good Smile Company. Oh my god, yeah, these are like figures I definitely would need to have. John and Mordred, Type Moon Racing. It's a good A. She takes up a lot of space. Katakawa's Saber Alter Kimono. Yeah, A as well. Nadeshiko from Wing. I honestly, in some ways, I like this better than Fat Company's because I really do like the pose of her just running in the wind. It looks really cute with her facial expression, but I like how cozy and comfy this one looks. I feel like the paint job was probably better on this one. But I did like Wings as well. I think it was super cute. C2 Bunny Figure 1/4. This goes for A. She got a fantastic ass. All right, DSR 50, that goes A2. Good God, the legs on that woman. C2, this one's A. Also got an amazing ass. All right, Nero, Type Moon Racing from Good Smile. This is, yeah, this is an A tier figure, yeah. Kadokawa, I believe this is by Kadokawa. Seriously, an X? X? Yeah, she gets B. Exia. Honestly, if I didn't have the nitpicks about this figure, this would be an easy S tier. But nah, she's going in A. Saber Heroic Spirit Traveling Outfit. This is... Yeah, this is an A tier figure. Kasumi Yoshizawa from Persona 5. This is a B tier figure. Okay, this one's a little bit hard for me to rank. The Fate Stay Night 15th anniversary figure. Figures themselves, like Shiro and Arturio, they're kind of really low quality, like scales, if you could call them that. They're more of prize figures, so essentially what you were paying for, you were paying $50 for like the two figures, and then you were paying $450 for the base. Yeah, I'm giving this S tier, but just know it's primarily just for the base and the references it contains. Oh, this is also another one that's kind of controversial. Crystal Dress Ram. This one had a couple of issues that people, you know, had. A lot of people received theirs broken. Some people probably would say it was too blue, and you might have preferred like the Demon Rem one better. Purely based off of aesthetics, this one, Yeah, this is an S tier figure for me. Kurisu by Wave. This is a I'd give it an A tier figure. Scotty. Yeah, I'm putting this in B. Scotty gets a B tier. Papa Parade's Aqua and Megaman. Yeah, they're C. I give it a C. I really didn't like Megaman's though because she doesn't hold her staff properly. The thing always falls off. It sucks. Musashi, Kotobukiya. This is an A tier figure. I like the base. Ryuho from Azure Lane, also made by Kotobukiya. Yeah, this is an A tier figure. Arturia Alter Rider Final Ascension. Yeah, this is an S tier. Despite like the nitpicks I had about it, I feel like it could have used a little bit more detailing on the outfit and her hair overall. Coconut from Nekopara. I have to give it like a C. Either a C or a B. Yeah, I'm giving it a C. With the pants and like the weird coloring it has to her skin, yeah, she gets a C tier. Ultimate Madoka. Yeah, this is an easy S tier figure, bro. Like, you don't even have to tell me, man. Yeah, you know what? I'm putting it right there. This is like the first figure I have to go for in my collection, just to feel like safe and secured. The Amiya figure from Rebose, or Rebose. Yeah, A tier figure. Legitimately, the paint job on her hair with the gradient is so good. It's probably, you might even find it better than a couple of scale figures that you could potentially buy. Apex's Blaze, yeah, that's an A tier figure. Chen, also from Apex, A tier. A tier for Skyfire. Belfast from Hobby Max Japan, yeah, this is a A tier. And then last up we have is John Alter by... This is an S tier figure. You might exchange this for like the John Alter one or the Alter one, but yeah, I think this one's better for me. All right, so there you go. That is pretty much the list. I hope I didn't forget any figures I actually own. I did double count and check to see I had everything, but honestly, knowing my brain, I probably could have missed something. All right, future Ken here. Or should I say past Ken? Here's the tier list. We're going to make some slight changes because after going through and editing the first draft, there's a couple of things I could probably change. There's actually probably a few figures I'd probably add to the S tier. I should honestly have made an SS tier, but it is what it is. We're also going to be including the Nendoroids. You know, if I say every anime figure I own, then, you know, I'm going to have to rate the Nendoroids. Most of them are probably just going to go in the A tier because, like, generally Nendoroid quality is about the same, and I usually like them all pretty much equally because they're all really cute. Well, I say almost equally the same, but I think a lot of people had problems with the Chica Nendoroid from Kaguya. I believe those Nendoroids are made by, I don't even remember, but a lot of people don't like the manufacturer behind them. I also forgot to add in another prize figure of Kagami that I had from Lucky Star, and then also the Scotty figure I just opened up, so that went in A tier, if you wanted to know. Okay, let's see here. What other things I would put in S tier? Yeah, John Alter would probably... This John Alter figure would probably go in S tier. This, I put it in A tier because I was like, yeah, this is a pretty good figure. But legitimately, yeah, it's probably go like... Nah, I could probably move it into B tier because, like, it's still like a prize figure at the end of the day. By the way, there's no, like, set top order. So if, like, a figure's on the top of, like, A or S tier, that doesn't mean, like, they're the best. Okay, well, maybe Ultimate Madoka is an exception, but everything else is just kind of like randomly assorted. These are the Nendoroid Petites, all 12 of them. Legitimately, all of them can just go in like the C tier. I still like them, they're really cute. Oh, that's Texas, you definitely don't have to be that. Yeah, the Nendoroid Petites pretty much all go here. The Type Moon Nendoroid Petites, they pretty much go all there, except for this one. This one goes S tier. Texas Nendoroid, Arknights, A, Mashima gets an A, Nendoroid gets an A, Congo gets an A, Chituki gets an A, Rin gets an A, Salty gets an A, Northern Princess gets an A, Yamato gets an A. She comes with a lot of stuff. Like this Nendoroid specifically comes with a crap ton of stuff. Kazuki gets an A. Saber Lion gets an A, Kashima gets an A, Shiro gets an A. By the way, just because they're putting in here Doesn't mean that they're better than the B figures. I'd probably buy any of the B figures over any of the Nendoroids. I'm just putting in there in terms of quality wise. I think they're pretty good. It's looking fat. I gotta split these things up, but like most of the Nendoroids I actually really like. They're really cute, so it's kind of hard to... You can't, sorry, that Nendoroid goes in S tier because I love it too much. Everything goes in A. I mean, I didn't want to include these because I knew I'd put most of them in A tier, but like, yeah, most of them go in A tier. I never really had any consistent ranking. Some of the S tier figures I put in there because I definitely would have to get them again, but some of them I just really like. I think most of the A tier figures, well, this one can actually go in like C. I'll put it in A just because I love Morio. Kagami, this is like a... Yeah, this is like another D tier figure. All right, that is pretty much the anime figure tier list. Yeah, it's pretty filled out here now, isn't it? One last double check. Do I want to put anything in the S tier? Like, there's probably a lot of Fate stuff I would put in the S tier because I would get it again. You know, most of the time I just base those off just quality wise. Mostly everything B and above I would like to buy again. C and above I could probably live without. D tier is like figures that I definitely don't need to have in my collection. Alright, now that's pretty much it. So hope you guys enjoyed. Now before we end it off, I do have to talk about today's sponsor. I'm sponsoring this video. If you do like the content and feel like helping out, consider checking out the Patreon page. Or if Patreon's not your thing, if you buy on Tokyo Otaku Mode a lot, I do have an affiliate link with them, so you can bookmark that and use it whenever you purchase anime merch. By the way, the people who have been using that, I love you, don't ever forget that. Alright, that's been it. Peace.